Okay, I am hoping that this is going to turn out well. We're just going to have to see. I have tried to record this a few times, so I'm crossing my fingers. What I'm going to show you, and I recommend that you get out a piece of paper and at least 2 different colored markers or pens or colored pencils, but I'm going to show you the anatomical landmarks that you have to learn for Chapter 1. The anatomical landmarks, or you can also, I also call them, refer to them as body regions. We're going to be looking at or drawing an anterior view of a person, and we're going to use glue to make the drawing. This drawing doesn't have to be great, it's just a stick figure, but you do need to include the head. We'll draw some ears and a chin. I'll draw a real pointed chin. Starting to look like a little alien. Then let's do eyes, a nose, mouth, neck, and we'll do some. Then now in the if a person is standing in the anatomical position, the anatomical position means that they are standing upright. Their face is forward. Their palms are forward. Palms of their hands are forward. And their toes are forward. So we have to make sure we remember that when we're looking at the anterior view of someone in the anatomical position. So I'm going to draw some shoulders and an arm, and if the palm is facing forward, the thumb is going to be facing out. All right, so do the same thing over here. Thumb is facing out. All right, and then we have the body. See, I told you it didn't have to be that great. This will represent the kneecap. And then for the foot, that's pretty difficult to draw. Let's make sure you can see. For the foot, that's pretty difficult to draw facing forward, but we do know that the big toe is going to be on the inside. So if this is my foot, my big toe is going to be on the inside, and then my pinky toe or baby toe will be on the outside. And that's about all we're going to need to draw. We just need to draw one side of the person. So let's start with the head region. The entire head region is called the cephalic region. This looks a little more clear than my other recordings. I think this is actually going to work. You can divide the cephalic or the head region into the skull and the face. So the entire facial or face region is just called the facial region. So we have up here your skull or cranial region. And then we have below that the facial region. So the facial region plus the skull region combine to give you the cephalic region. Cranial and facial combine to give you cephalic. All right, then we have the forehead, which is the frontal region. Learning these regions is really going to help you because, for example, the forehead, the bone that forms the forehead portion of the skull is called the frontal bone. Okay, then we're going to have, I didn't draw any cheeks in here, but I will. Bad. That's supposed to be a cheek. But the cheeks are the buccal region. The eyes can be the orbital or ocular region. The ears are the iris or the otic region. The chin is the mental region. See, I did mouth. The mouth is the oral region. And I think that's it. So the cephalic region is the head region, and it's combined. The skull part is called the cranial region, and then the face part is called the facial region. The ears are the otic region. The mouth is the oral region. The cheeks are the buccal region. The eyes are the orbital or ocular region, and then the forehead is the frontal region. The neck is the cervical region. Now, it's important for you to understand it's the cervical region. It's not the cervix. If we were to give it a name and call it a name, not a region, it would be the cervicis. So I'm going to write that because it's so cervicis. It's so close to cervix, and a cervix is just a part of the female reproductive system. It's the part that dilates and the baby comes through whenever the female is in labor. So cervix, it ends in X. The neck is the cervical region or the cervicis. So it's two different things. Then we have the, underarm region is the axillary region. The arm in anatomy is the upper arm, and that is the brachial region. In this drawing, since the palms are facing forward, we're looking at the bend of the elbow, and that is called the antecubital. The elbow is on the back side and the posterior view. So antecubital is the bend of the elbow, and then the forearm is the antebrachial region. The fingers are called digits or phalanges. So we call the fingers the phalangeal region. And we do the same with the toes. The toes are also the digits or phalanges, and we call those the phalangeal region as well. The difference is the fingers are going to be the phalangeal region of the upper limb, and the toes will be the phalangeal region of the lower limb. Okay, so let's go back up. We're missing some things. The thumb has its own special name. It's called the pollex. The wrist is the carpal region. And then I'm going to color in on the other side. The entire palm of the hand is called the palmar region. And the hand itself has a name. The hand itself is the manus or manual region. Okay, let's look at, I'm going to draw some nipples and a navel. Let's look at the trunk of the body. The chest is the thoracic region. The breast is the mammary region. There is a diaphragm which separates the thoracic region from the abdominal region. And then the navel, your belly button or your navel is called the umbilicus or umbilical region. The umbilical region. Let's see, between the hips is the pelvic region. The area where the thigh connects to the pelvic region is called the inguinal region. Right there where the thighs meet is called the pubic region. The thigh is the femoral region. The kneecap is the patellar region. And then in anatomy, the leg is actually referring to the lower leg. The shin area is the crural region, C-R-U-R-A-L, the crural region. The entire foot is called the pedal region, and the big toe is called the hallux. Now let me look at my list and make sure that I have all the terms. We did the frontal is the forehead, the nasal. Oh, I didn't do nasal. I thought I said it, but maybe not. The nose is the nasal region. The eyes are ocular or orbital. The ears are the oris or the otic region. The cheeks are the buccal region. The neck is the cervical region. The mouth is the oral region. The chin is the mental region. The underarm is the axillary region. The upper arm, which we just refer to as arm, is the brachial region. Bend of the elbow is the antecubital. The forearm is the antebrachial. The hand itself is the manual. That's right here. The wrist is the carpal region. The palm of the hand is the palmar region. The thumb is the pollex. The fingers are the phalangeal region, as well as the toes. Then I have patellar region, which is the kneecap. The leg is the crural region, and that is the lower leg. We just call that the leg. The ankle, forgot that one, is the tarsal region. And the big toe or great toe is the hallux. Looking at the trunk, we have thoracic is the chest, mammary is the breast region, abdominal is below the thoracic region, below the diaphragm, umbilicus or the umbilical region for the navel region. In between the hips is the pelvic region, where the thigh connects to the pelvic region is called the inguinal region. That's what we also call our groin. At the area where the thighs meet, that is the pubic region. The thigh itself is the femoral region, and the entire foot is the pedal region. Now we're going to look at a posterior view. See what our time looks like. Okay, I think we can do this. 2 minutes. All right, a posterior view means the back, and we're going to draw a head and a neck, some ears. That's the elbow. Remember, the thumbs are still facing out. And because of time, I'm just going to draw. Here's the back. I'm not going to draw both arms. This is the buttocks, and then we've got there. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, so what we have is, as far as the posterior, the shoulder is the acromial region. The elbow is the olecranal region. The buttocks are the gluteal region. The upper back is dorsal. The lower back is lumbar. The back of the knee is popliteal. The heel is calcaneal. And then the bottom of the foot is the plantar. And I just checking my list. Oh, the calf is the sural region. The sural region.